Hello, I'm Diana, and what I do on this channel just bring in random topics about life and trying to look at these topics and find solutions from the perspective of love. Mostly it's about spirituality, creativity, and magic of life. And today I want to talk about commitments and resolutions. It's end of the January. I wanted to ask you, how is it going? Did you do 3 times exercise on this week as you promised for yourself before? Did you stop your midnight snack? Do you do your meditation every day as you promised? All these things, especially by the end of the year. It's also like my birthday and the new year and all these things. And I feel so inspired by my new vision of how my life is supposed to be. Like, I need to eat good, I need to earn money and do something for my personal business, I need to make exercise, support relationship with my parents. I think it's just all the same for us. We're not that different as we think we are. Anyway, and you kind of write down things, okay, have a call with mom at least once a week, do exercise at least 3 times a week, 10 minutes meditation every day, all these things. To me, it was just the things on the list that I ignore. I write down them, and while I'm writing them down, it really resonates with me. It's coming from the place of exploration, and from my true self, whatever we call to prefer our true self. But by the time it's on the list and somewhere on the wall or in my phone or something, it just doesn't make sense for me anymore. Those are just things, and I don't care what I wrote there yesterday. I don't even look at them. I don't even feel bad about not doing them. Yeah, maybe after a month or something, or next January, next year, I feel bad oh, I should have done this. So this kind of approach about harsh discipline and just commitment, it's personally never worked for me. And if it works for you, great, but if it doesn't, I just want to suggest you something different that you can do. Is the way of love. And instead of implementing these things in your life because you want to be a certain way, do it from other way around. Because you're a certain way, you are doing these things. I give you an example. For example, you wanna do exercise because you wanna be healthy, right? And feel good inside your body. It can be desire to lose weight, but behind the desire to lose weight, it's just basically to feel comfortable in your own body and to feel healthy and that you can do things and be attractive. What if you try to approach from other way around? I love my body, I am healthy, I love connecting to my physical being, I love feeling healthy and health inside my body, and that's why I'm doing exercise, not other way around. For example, with food, I want to eat clean, good diet because I want to feel energetic, after eating food, and I want to feel comfortable and good in my gut, and I think good food will help my mental health as well. What about approaching it from other way around? I eat good food because I care about my body. I care what I put inside my body. I love nurturing my body with good, nutritious food. I love feeling energized after food, not tired and fatigued, I need to take a nap, after pizza or something, I you doing these things not because you want to be a certain way. You are a certain way, that's why you're doing these things. These things happens very naturally and you don't even notice how those things happens. So they basically become the part of your being, you don't question why you're brushing your teeth. You're just someone who takes care of your teeth, and you don't question why you take shower. You're just someone who smells nice and who is clean, who likes wearing clean clothes and just take care of himself. You don't question those things because those things are natural part of your being, of your way of life. So instead of pushing yourself always into something uncomfortable and make it I should make it, just make it actually comfortable for you, make it part of your being, you know, of your routine. It's something that you don't even question. And those kind of changes doesn't happen with like, oh, I'm gonna push so hard, like 4 times a week, hard training exercise, you know, and all these things, you know. It doesn't happen like this. This kind of changes that change the way of your being, they happens very naturally, slowly. You need to give them time, like a turtle way, you know, like little steps, little steps, little steps. But in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years, you see how much you've came. And you don't need to start your exercise routine every year, 2nd of January, you know. It's just something that never actually left your life, and you don't even question like you make exercise or you don't anymore. But you need to be really patient. You need to not expect of yourself to be different because you're gonna do da 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 da, because you are actually all these things. You already have all these things you are doing. So it's like kind of life hack, like a trick, you know, like they use it in manifesting things. Like imagine like you already have all the money in the world. Imagine that feeling, you know. Act like you have all the money in the world, like walk like you're so powerful, so magnetic, so attractive, you know, like feel it. All this like manifestation techniques actually come from that. Like you kind of become that certain way and these things come in your life. But I don't think you need to manifest that many things with just basics well-being. What, you don't love your body? It's not something that you need to convince yourself. You do love your body, you know. Just like go do exercise, not from the place of hate where you're like, oh my god, I'm so fat, so lazy, I need to do exercise. This is from the place of hate. But if you actually, I love my body, I appreciate how healthy it is, I appreciate that it allows me to do so many things in my life, and I want to stay healthy as long as possible. That's why I'm gonna do my exercise. It's all truth, you know. And the more you say into yourself and act from that place, like you love your body, you love your spirit, you love your mind to be clear, you love people. Like if it's about relationship, I love connecting to my mom, you know. Yeah, like maybe she's not always like understanding me, but that's okay, you know. I just love seeing the smile on her face while I call her. I know she's worrying about me, I know she's concerned about me, and it just makes me feel so good, you know, just to see her and like to see that she's all right. I'm grateful that she's still having a great health and she's still with us, and I can still spend time with her, and I will just take this chance as much as I can. And that's why I'm calling my mom, okay? Not because out of obligation, oh god, I didn't call my mom for 1 month, she's freaking out, I need just to call her and calm her down, you know. Those things, like sarcastic things, it might like sound sexy or like funny, you know, when we make fun of members of our family, or when we make fun of ourselves, how fat and disgusting and lazy we are, you know, when we can laugh at ourselves and ha ha ha, I'm never gonna do this, you know. But it's very sad, especially in the long-term run. Those kind of sarcastic things that you do to other people, to your family, to yourself, comes with a very like toxic place of non-acceptance of what is and wanting it to change so badly. And I think if we shift and change that place from the place of love again, that like I love my family, I love my body. You don't have to understand your family, by the way, to love your family. You don't have to see the world in the same way, you know. Like you don't have to be like perfect looking, super sexy body to love your body. No. Like I'm talking about unconditional love, where you're just appreciating what you have and don't try to judge it, you know. Oh, is it good enough to love or is it bad, you know. You just love, because what else to do there in this life? Like honestly, just the best thing you can do. And love in a long-term run works much better than any kind of discipline and pushing hard approach. And if this kind of resolution, commitments, and writing down things to do, list to do for today didn't work for you, very good. You can try the approach of love, where you come from the place of love. But for that, you have to look deeply into each point and like really like asking deeply. For example, if it's earning like 10 figures a year or something, you need to ask why do I want to earn this money, you know, because I want to take care of my physicality, you know, because I love my body, because I want to take care of the people I love, like my family, my friends. I want to make crazy surprises, vacations for these people. Just imagining how beautiful it is. Again, just like always looking for love in every single thing that you want to do. If you look deeply enough, you find love there, and connect to that place. And in that case, you will not need any kind of discipline anymore at all. And if we find this like love place inside ourselves that always accessible to us and make it steady, it's like a tree. You always need to pour down some attention to yourself, to be like compassionate and loving to yourself, to others, to this kind of approach of life, to kind of grow this tree, so this tree can actually grow strong and it will give you good fruits. And but you need to be patient for that, and you need to water this tree occasionally. And if you want me to help you with watering this tree of self-love inside yourself, you can book session with me. I love doing this. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I love you, beautiful human beings.